Hello, football fans, and welcome to Aces Field as we are getting ready for week number 11. That is right, Division 7 regional quarterfinal football action here at Hicksville tonight. The Aces finishing fourth in their region, which earns them the right to host this first round high school football playoff game. The Leipsic Vikings have made the trip from Leipsic, which is to the south of Napoleon, and they are the visitors here tonight for what we are anticipating to be quite a football game. The crowd here from Hicksville all jazzed up, and they are ready to go. And, the Leipsic crowd, they have a ways to travel. They're trickling in slowly. In the visitors' side of the field, the stands are slowly starting to fill up. And we are looking forward to some terrific high school football action here on this, it's a Saturday night. Division 7 football playoff games are played on Saturday. Hi, everybody. I am Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Kate Murphy here with me running the camera tonight, and welcome to our coverage of tournament football action. We want to first and foremost thank the tournament committee, the athletic directors, Mr. Haught and Overmeyer, giving us the space here. We want to thank them so very much. Always a pleasure and really a kind of a neat thing to be able to be here at home for week number 1 of the playoffs. We also want to thank our football tournament underwriters who are making our broadcast possible. Now, of course, we always thank the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. They're with us throughout the regular season and for the playoffs as well. And we thank them for their continued support as they, again, underwrite all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. But we also want to thank our special football tournament underwriters who come on board and help us make sure that we can cover all of the postseason games. We have to be on the road. We have to pay OHSAA broadcast license fees, and like to be able to give our student volunteers something to eat. So again, those funds are helped covered by our special tournament underwriters. And so we want to thank them. They include our good friends at Community Memorial Hospital here in Hicksville, at Alliance Tax Services, Denise Suter and Company. We also want to say a big, huge thank you to the Hicksville Rotary Club, to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, and we also want to thank Kroll Insurance, the Hicksville Bank, Smith Brown Funeral Home, and First Federal Bank's Hicksville branch. All of them joining us and helping underwrite our football tournament coverage for 2016. We appreciate that so very much. The Leipsic Vikings are going to be the visitors here tonight. A little bit about them. They play in the Blanchard Valley Conference. They finished with an overall record the same as the Aces, as the Hicksville Aces take the field. The Vikings finished up the regular season with a 7-3 record, and they were 6-2 in the Blanchard Valley Conference. The Aces, of course, also finishing with a 7-3 record, and they were 6-1 in the Green Meadows Conference and finished as conference runners-up. So, on paper at least, fairly evenly matched teams. And, of course, here in the postseason, neither one of these teams wants Week 11 to be the last week that they play football. They are going to be playing. They're going to leave it all out there on the field. Both of them wanting to pick up that quarterfinal win, advance to the regional semifinals, and will begin play next week at the neutral sites. And there might be a couple of new neutral sites added, because I know a couple of the area football facilities at some of the larger schools. Some went ahead and put in the turf to make them eligible to host OHSAA football tournament games. So we'll find out. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves, but should the Aces come away winners here tonight, they'll be traveling next week for week number 12. We'll have to wait until Sunday to find out specifically where they are going and who their opponents will be. So with all that said, it is a beautiful Saturday night, a little bit crisp, but not too awfully cold. And it looks like we're going to have terrific weather for tonight's football game. The Aces won the toss but deferred, so they will be kicking off here in the first half. The Vikings will get the ball first. And, of course, Coach Lucas Smith got his team revved up and ready. And they will be getting set to kick it off and be on defense first here this evening. So again, we welcome you to our tournament football coverage here tonight. We again thank the Hicksville Athletic Department and all of our football tournament broadcast underwriters. We'll be mentioning them throughout the course of the evening. And most of all, we thank you for tuning in and joining us here tonight as we get ready to get this football game underway. 12 minutes on the first quarter clock. Salvador Avalos dropping back. The crowd getting revved up and ready, and here we go. Tournament football underway in Week 11. One hopper, it kicks up high, grabbed by Leipsic, and swarmed under at about the 33-yard line. That was number 34, Victor Sanchez, recovering the kick. And Sanchez gets out to, make it about the 34-yard line. And that is where the Leipsic Vikings will set up shop. First and 10, their quarterback, Dylan Schrader. Dylan, just a sophomore. He's 6'2". And we'll get our first look at him tonight. Dylan wearing number 4. Schrader hangs on to it himself, and nothing doing. I think that he meant to hand it off to Gavin Lomel, number 11, but Lomel went the wrong direction. He turned one way, and Lomel went behind him on the other side. No gain on the play, make it 2nd and 10. Vikings will break huddle. And Schrader will work out of the shotgun. Lomel, the back behind him. Low snap. Schrader scoops it up. Ball in the air. Caught by number 47. He's going to get out to about the 42-yard line. Hunter Meyer moved the ball out to the 42-yard line. 42-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and about 2. So after a first down misfire, good yardage on 2nd down, and the Vikings with 3rd and short. Schrader's going to move up under center. Quick handoff. That'll be good for a first down. Ball carried by number 34, Victor Sanchez. Sanchez gets it out to the 47-yard line to move the sticks. So first down for the Vikings. Schrader will drop back into the shotgun formation once again. And again, a quick handoff and a nice seam and a good solid run for Lommel. Lommel out to, he gets across midfield, and they're going to put that ball down on the Aces' 44-yard line. 2nd and 1, pickup of 9. So the Vikings starting off with a pretty solid offensive drive. Again, a quick handoff, and he's going to be dropped at about the 44, and I don't think he made any real progress. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. He might have even lost about a half a foot. It is about a half-yard loss, which will back him up just a bit. It'll make it 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. Schrader. One out on either side, and we're going to have a whistle and a timeout. They looked a little bit confused. Schrader was kind of looking around like he wasn't sure exactly what he was going to do, and the Leipsic coach didn't waste a lot of time. They called their first timeout of the half. 9:02, so a quick timeout for the Vikings. They'll have 2 remaining in this first half of play. We've got no score, again at the 9:02 mark. And it'll be a 3rd and 1 for the Vikings from the Aces' 44-yard line when we get back into play. And it gives us, again, an opportunity to say a thank you to some of our tournament football broadcast underwriters, our good friends from the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, Jack Schock and Company. I want to thank Jack for helping us cover our expenses for our football playoff broadcasts. Also, we want to thank the Hicksville Rotary Club, Alliance Tax Services, and our good friends at Community Memorial Hospital. And, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford. And online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right. They'll change things up a little bit after the timeout. Schrader's going to move up under center. Quick handoff to number 34. He was almost stopped. And then he surged forward. It's going to be close. From where we stand, it looks like he might be a little bit short, but I think they're going to call out for a measurement. And that is what they're going to do. From where we are, it looks like, based on where the flag is at, it's going to be right on the nose of the football. I think that he's going to get it now that I take a better look at it. But if he is short, it's either going to be an inch one way or the other. So they'll get the mark down. Make sure that there's no kinks in that chain, and they'll set it down.
He made it.
And it is an inch short. So 4th and inches for the Vikings. Decision time. It's on the Aces side of the field. There's still a lot of football to be played. So it looked like the Aces had him stopped well short, but he surged right at the end of the play, dove forward. And we'll see what the Vikings plan on doing. And it looks like they're going to go for it. 8:53 left in the first quarter, a 4th and inches for the Leipsic Vikings. Schrader pitches it back to big number 6. He's got the first down. He powers forward to the 40-yard line. So Braden Neese with the carry. They needed 2 inches. He got him about 4 yards. So first down for the Vikings at the Aces' 40-yard line as they pull off the 4th and inches. So a fresh set of downs. Vikings break huddle, and here we go. Dylan Schrader takes the snap. Quick handoff to his running back, number 11. He'll get first down yardage inside the 30. So Lommel gets down to the 29-yard line. Another first down. He picks up 11. Gavin Lommel moves the sticks. And the Vikings stay in business as they're edging ever closer to pay dirt here in this first quarter and using up a lot of clock, too, at the same time. So far, they've just kept the ball on the ground with one exception, one pass play, and that has been it so far. Quick handoff to Lommel again. And he'll get down to about the 25, maybe to the 24-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. And Lommel will get the ball just inside the 25-yard line. That'll bring up second and about 5. Vikings break huddle. Schrader takes a snap, drops back to throw, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man open, and it's going to be out of bounds. That should be incomplete. It was a long alley-oop type of pass, a high archer. It came down, and the receiver caught the ball, but he was out of bounds when he did so. So that was Nick Shea, the intended receiver. That brings up third and 5. 2 wide receivers out on the near side towards us, one on the far side for the Vikings. Quick handoff. And again, that's Braden Neese powering forward, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. He gets to about the 23-yard line. And that's going to make it fourth and about 4 yards. Clock continues to roll. About 6.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. And again, the Vikings going for it on a 4th and 4 from the Aces 23-yard line. Schrader, handoff again to the big man, and he's going to be stopped short. Braden Neese is not going to get the yards they need. Neese is going to get down to about the 21-yard line, but they needed to get inside the 20 to about the 19. So the Leipsic Vikings run out of gas. They turn it over to the Aces on downs. And Hicksville will get their first crack on offense here tonight. They'll have 1st and 10 from their own 21.5-yard line. 6:17 to go here in the first quarter. And our first opportunity to get a look at Jake Greer and company in this regional quarterfinal game. Greer. Direct snap behind him to Comiso. Greer looking for the block. Comiso looking to turn the corner. Gets across the 20. Might have got a yard. But that'll be about it. Comiso not able to get around the corner and get much in the way of positive yardage. We'll give him a yard on the play. Make it 2nd and 9. Comiso, the back beside Greer. Greer again. This time Greer hands it off to Comiso. Comiso cuts forward, gets across the 25 out to about the 26. That'll bring up a 3rd down. And about 7. So the Aces looking at a 3rd and long here on their first offensive series. Greer all alone in the backfield, drops back, ball in the air. And it's thrown behind Tunis and incomplete. That's going to bring out a 4th and 7, and the punting team will come out. The Aces get as far as their own 26-yard line. before they are stopped by the Vikings. Logan Nyhart, good punt, and it's going to take a nice Aces roll down inside the 25-yard line. Logan Nyhart does a great job, as does the rest of the special teams unit, as they rocket down the field and all the way to the 23-yard line. So, yeah, they pretty much reversed the field on the Vikings. So Logan Nyhart with a nice kick and a really good roll gets the Aces out of what might have been a potential jam. And here come the Vikings for their second offensive stanza. Again, Dylan Schrader works out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. And that'll be Gavin Lomel. And Lomel will get out to about the 27. Pick up of about 4, make it 2nd and 6. I'll make that 2nd and 7. I'll correct myself. Schrader again works out of the shotgun. Lomel the back behind him. Drops back to throw. Got a man open. Caught. Eludes one tackle. Out across the 40-yard line. Catch made by Shea, Nick Shea. He'll take it out to about the 42, and that'll be a first down for the Leipsic Vikings. Nick Shea makes a grab and gets him enough yardage to move the sticks. So the Leipsic Vikings get another set of downs. Move the ball out to their own 42-yard line. Still no score here first quarter. 4:44 left to go. It's Division 7 regional quarterfinal football action here on HIX-TV. Handoff. Nothing doing there. That was Cole Ryman, excuse me. And no gain on the play, make it 2nd and 10. So Schrader and the Vikings looking at 2nd and 10. Dropping back again, going to go to the air, and again caught. And right at midfield, it gets across midfield. And that again, Cole Ryman, who gets taken down at the Aces 49-yard line to make it 3rd and about a yard. So once again, the Vikings with a 3rd and short, and the Aces looking to put a stop on them. Gavin Lomel coming out of the game. As they bring in their power runner, number 6, Braden Neese. Shifting things around on the line. Schrader under center, pitches it back to Neese. Neese, first down yardage and then some, as he'll get all the way down to the 40-yard line. Braden Neese gets some of the yardage they need. And it's another first down for the Vikings. Take it down to the 40-yard line. Leipsic breaks huddle. Schrader again up under center. And again handing off, but this time to number 34, Victor Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to get him another first down as he motors down to the 22-yard line and puts the Vikings just outside the Aces red zone once again here tonight. As Leipsic looking to see if they can put the first points of the evening on the board here at Aces Field. Schrader hands off to Lommel. Lommel gets to about the 18. And a fumble, and it's recovered by the Aces. Logan Sanderson comes up with the football. The ball carried by number 11, Gavin Lommel. Lommel has the ball knocked loose as he got across the 20-yard line, and the Aces jump on the loose ball, and it's a turnover to Hicksville. First and 10 Aces on their own 18-yard line with 2:21 left to go in the first quarter. What a break. Jake Greer, the lone man in the backfield. This is going to send the house early. Greer looking for some help. Nothing there. Jake's going to hang on to the ball and try to get what he can. He'll make it back to about the line of scrimmage, and he'll be brought down. Nothing doing for the Aces receivers on that play. Jake did a good job. He scrambled a bit, got back to the line of scrimmage to make it 2nd and 10. And once again, they'll put 3 out on the far side, 2 on the near side. Greer all alone in the backfield. Under 2 minutes, Jake puts the ball in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. Hunter Evans, the intended receiver, and it was not quite enough on that ball. It hit the turf right at Hunter's feet. Minute 40 left to go in our opening quarter. It's still a scoreless tie. Camaso in the backfield with Greer. Greer takes the snap, drops back, puts the ball in the air, off the hands of number 20, Nick Shea. He was slapping his hands in frustration. He thought he might have had the INT, but it's another incompletion and another 4th and long for the Aces. Deep on their end of the field, and once again, Logan Nyhart coming out to punt it away. Logan, this time, gets his foot into it, and it's not going to carry as much. And ball's going to be downed by Zach Whitty at the 46-yard line of the Leipsic Vikings. So the Vikings get the ball back, 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line with 1:26 left to go in our first quarter. Still a scoreless tie in this week number 11 football game. Dylan Schrader dropping back in the shotgun. Schrader looking to go to the air, puts the ball in the air. Caught. That's Cole Ryman makes the grab out at the Aces 49-yard line. A pickup of about 5. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. Under a minute here as we get ready to close out the opening quarter. Schrader, quick handoff to Lommel, who stays on his feet and gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Gavin Lommel with a nice hole in the line, punches through and down to the 31-yard line for another 1st down for Leipsic. As they have been outdoing the Aces offensively here in this first quarter, moving it up and down the field easily. Pretty well played game, too. No flags so far in this first quarter. Schrader gets the snap, puts the ball in the air, and it'll be incomplete. Intended receiver, Hunter Mormon, number 24. And we had Logan Sanderson keeping pace with him. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 26 seconds left in the first quarter and bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Schrader hands off to Lomel again. This time Lomel's going to get swarmed under at about the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 4. 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. As the clock rolls, and I think that will be the end of our first quarter, and it is. We have played the first 12 minutes of this Division 7 regional quarterfinal, and after one, no score between the Aces and the Leipsic Vikings. And while we've got time here between quarters, we get ready to switch ends of the field. We want to say a huge thank you to all of our football underwriters, our tournament underwriters this year. Include our good friends at the First Federal Hicksville branch, the Smith Brown Funeral Home, the Hicksville Bank, and Crawl Insurance. Special thanks also to the Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, Alliance Tax Services, the Hicksville Rotary Club, and the Hicksville Athletic Boosters. And, of course, huge thank yous to our year-round sponsors for all Aces athletic broadcasts, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt Truck Lot, and, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com for all your automotive needs. Looking for a vehicle brand spanking new or pre-owned, car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection on the lots of the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville. And again, a huge thank you to all of our other tournament football broadcast underwriters as well. Community Memorial Hospital, Alliance Tax Services, the Hicksville Rotary Club, the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, Crawl Insurance, the Hicksville Bank, Smith Brown Funeral Home, and the First Federal Hicksville branch. Couldn't do it without all of those fine folks. Schrader works out of the shotgun as we get the second quarter underway. He fakes the handoff, rolls out. Now he's going to keep it. Schrader heading towards the goal line. He's going to get hit hard and brought down inside the 20. That will get them a first down. Schrader faked the handoff to Lomel and was trying to throw it downfield. Couldn't find an open receiver. So he tucked it under and took off, and he gets all the way down to about the 18-yard line for another Leipsic first down. Schrader will work out of the shotgun once again. Lomel again and gets the handoff. Lomel powers forward and dives down. Lomel gets down to about the 13-yard line, it looks like. Bring up 2nd and 5. So the Vikings, they turned it over on downs their first time inside the red zone. They fumbled it away their second time. They're hoping maybe the third time will be the charm here. If they can break this scoreless tie, Schrader's going to move up under center. He'll take the snap. Quick handoff to Sanchez. Sanchez powering forward, still on his feet. Sanchez gets down to about the 8-yard line, it looks like. So Sanchez is going to be marked down and really closer to the 7-yard line. Just inside the 7. So that'll give them a fresh set of downs. First and goal for the Leipsic Vikings from just outside the 6-yard line. So here we go. Schrader under center, working with a first and goal. Puts a man in motion, gets him reset. Takes the snap, hands it to Lomel. Lomel brought down, no gain. So nothing doing that time. Matter of fact, he lost half a yard. That gets back to the 7-yard line. So 2nd and goal, now from the 7. Schrader will move up under center once again. Take the snap. Hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez heading towards the end zone. And I think he might have fallen across the plane at the very end of the play, and he did. Touchdown, Leipsic. The Aces were trying to stop him, but it looked like he had a little last-minute surge. He fell forward, and he gets into the end zone. So the Vikings score first here tonight and go up 6-0. And we'll see whether Leipsic kicks the extra point or they go for 2. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. Schrader takes the snap, drops back, looks things over. He's got a man open, and it's caught. 2-point conversion is successful. Cole Ryman makes the grab in the end zone, and the Vikings go up 8-0 here in this week number 11 Division 7 regional quarterfinal game. So they're clapping and doing high fives over on the far side of the field, and it's gotten a lot quieter here on the Aces side with that score. So the Aces find themselves down at 9:41 left in the second quarter, and they'll get ready to get the ball and go back on offense. Down 8-0. Peyton Tunis, the deep man for the Aces. Hunter Evans and Mason Camaso back there with him as well. The Leipsic kicker, number 52, Jordan Berger. Berger tees it up. Ready for his first kickoff of the night. So Berger, a low liner. It gets past Hunter Evans. He scrambles and picks it up. Evans looking to make something happen. He's going to get out to about the 20-yard line. It's shot by Hunter, and he had to backtrack to get the ball. He scooped it up, and he's going to get back to, we'll see where they officially mark him. Looks like it's going to be about the 19, 20-yard line. At the 19, it looks like. So the Aces, 81 yards away from pay dirt. Greer puts a man in motion and people jump, and we'll see whether it's going to be 5 yards for the Aces or for the Vikings. And encroachment on Leipsic. So Greer gets 5 the easy way, so it'll be a 1st and 5 now as the ball gets moved out to the 24-yard line. Again, man in motion. Greer hangs on to it himself. Jake works his way across the 25 out to about the 27. Pickup of about 3. So Greer gets him to 2nd and 2. Quick lateral out to Tunis. Tunis with some running room. Peyton Tunis gets it out across the 35-yard line to about the 37. And that'll be a 1st down. I think it's the Aces' first down of the evening. So Peyton Tunis with the quick catch and run gets the ball to the 37-yard line and gets the Aces a fresh set of downs. 8:59 to go in this first half. Camaso beside Greer. Greer fakes the pass, tucks it under. Jake's still on his feet. Greer across the 45-yard line out to about the 46. Pickup of about 9. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 1 for the Aces. Greer. Direct snap to Comiso. Comiso powers forward. That'll be good for a first down. Direct snap behind Greer to Mason Comiso, and Comiso gets out to the 49-yard line. First and 10 Aces. Call comes in from the sideline. 3 wide receivers go out on the far side of the field. Hunter Evans out wide, near towards us. Comiso besides Greer. Greer dropping back, looking downfield, nothing there. Jake's in trouble. He's going to scramble. Jake's still looking downfield. Now Jake's going to hang on to it and get what he can. Greer powers forward to the 45-yard line. Credit Jake Greer. One of the Leipsic players loses his helmet. Jake Greer turns nothing into something, as it looks like he might have been scrambling for his life and facing a potential loss of yardage being dropped in the backfield, but he turns it into about a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4 as we get the ball out to the 45-yard line of Leipsic, and Aces find themselves in the Vikings territory for the first time tonight. And it looks like we're going to have an official timeout. One of the Leipsic players having a problem with one of his helmet straps. So they'll stop the clock with 7:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Opportunity for us to say a quick thank you again to some of our tournament football broadcast underwriters, including our good friends at the First Federal Hicksville branch, the Smith Brown Funeral Home. We also want to say a big thank you to our good friends at the Hicksville Bank and, of course, to Crawl Insurance. Ready to get back in action. Greer dropping back, looking downfield, puts it into the air. Hunter Evans makes the grab. Evans into the end zone. Touchdown Aces. What a throw and what a catch. Jake Greer had the range exactly right, and Hunter Evans got to right where he needed to be. The defender had no chance. Evans makes the grab, and he goes into the end zone as the Aces score from about 45 yards out. Salvador Avalos getting set to kick the extra point to make it a 1-point game. Peyton Tunis, the holder, puts the ball down. Avalos' kick is up, and it's good. So the Aces close the gap. They still trail, but now only by a single point. It's the Leipsic Vikings leading the Hicksville Aces 8-7 here in the second quarter. 7:06 left to go in this first half. Aces look good on that offensive series. Hopefully maybe that tournament jitters dying down a little bit for Hicksville. And able to put together a good offensive drive, and again, just a great throw from Jake Greer to Hunter Evans, and that'll give the defensive coordinator over on the other side of the field something to think about, and for the Leipsic players to keep in the back of their mind. So the Aces will get ready to kick it off to the Vikings here. As they get out the Hicksville flag and run a quick lap. The Vikings get ready to receive this kick. Avalos gets the ball teed up. Salvador, low liner, caught and returned out to the 35-yard line. And I think that was Shea that made the catch. And then they get out to the 35-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Leipsic Vikings. He'll come in from the sideline, and here we go. Schrader's going to come up under center. Quick handoff to Sanchez. Sanchez might have gotten about 3. Sanchez going to get out to about the 48. Or the 38, excuse me. Pickup of about 3 to make it 2nd and 7. We'll start that clock rolling. Vikings break huddle. Schrader's going to drop back, work out of the shotgun. And again, a handoff to Sanchez. And again, Sanchez. Power running into the, out to about the 43-yard line. Now closer to the 42. That'll leave the Vikings a 3rd and 3. Need to get across the 45-yard line to move the chains. As we go past the halfway point of the second quarter. Schrader drops back, looking to throw. Puts the ball in the air. And we'll see if they're going to call that a catch.
Didn't he just fall on it?
And they're going to say that he did. He caught it, and that's going to move the chains. Now they're going to call timeout, and they're going to indicate a first down. That was close, whether he actually caught it or trapped it, but they're going to say it was a reception, and it'll be good for a first down. So they'll put the ball at the 46-yard line, and the Vikings hang on to that football and stay on offense. Clock continues to roll as we're under 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go till halftime. And again, a 1-point lead, 8-7 for the Leipsic Vikings. Schrader under center. Drops back to pass. Looks downfield, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man open. It's caught. And that is Ryman. Ryman inside the 15-yard line. Getting up a little gingerly. Almost did the splits there when he was dragged down. They're going to place it right on the 15-yard line. So a huge pass play moves the ball into the red zone. Gives the Vikings a fresh set of downs. Under 5 minutes to go, and they're knocking on the door for the Aces once again. Schrader, again handoff to number 11, Gavin Lomel, and Lomel takes it down near the 10-yard line, about the 11. Make it 2nd and 6. Play comes in from the sideline for the Vikings. They break huddle. Their sophomore quarterback drops back into the shotgun. Schrader, quick handoff to Lomel. Lomel down to the 10, and he's stopped. So Lomel gets a yard. That'll make it 3rd and 5. Leipsic can get a first down by getting inside the 5-yard line. They'll break huddle. Here we go, 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Aces 10-yard line. Schrader pitches it back to Lomel. And he's going to get taken down back at the 10-yard line again. And that's going to bring up 4th and 5. Gavin Lomel, nowhere to go there. He's taken down for no gain. It's 4th and 5. Expect that the Vikings are going to go for it. Under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Here we go. 4th and 5. We'll see if the Aces can hold here. Schrader drops back, puts the ball in the air, over the middle, and it's caught. Touchdown. Again, Cole Ryman makes the grab. Is it Cole Riemann? I've been told I've been saying his name wrong. It's Cole Riemann. I apologize to Cole. Cole Riemann makes the grab. And that puts the Vikings up over the Aces 14-7. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 again. And again, a quick alley-oop pass. And again, it is caught in the end zone. And that is number 24, Hunter Mormon, making the grab. And that means that the Vikings go up now by 9, 16-7 over the Aces, with 2:38 left to go in the first half of this tournament football game. So the Aces are going to get the ball back. They've got all 3 of their timeouts, and they're going to have 2.5 minutes to work with. So, chance for Hicksville to run the hurry-up offense here. Their 2-minute drill. Peyton Tunis dropping back along with Comiso and Hunter Evans. And here come the Vikings, getting ready to kick it off. Berger once again sets the ball in the tee. It was a kind of a low liner the last kick, so we'll see what happens this time around. And once again a low liner, and this time grabbed by Tunis. Tunis rocketing forward, and he breaks 3. Tunis going to be a foot race. Peyton Tunis going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line. Tunis with a great return, and he puts the Aces in business. 2:27 to go, all 3 of their timeouts. Aces down by 9, and they're going to have a 1st and 10 on the Leipsic Vikings 20-yard line. They'll make it the 21-yard line. It was a foot race between Peyton Tunis and a couple of the Leipsic Viking defenders. They were able to finally run him down, but not before he had a great return, again out to the 21-yard line. Aces ball, 1st and 10. Jake Greer all alone in the backfield. Puts a man in motion, that's Comiso. Fake to Comiso, Greer. Straight ahead, down to about the 15-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. And that's usually where there's going to be a holding call, and it's going to back the Aces up 10. Back judge throws that flag. It's almost always going to be a holding call, and almost always going to be against the offense. And indeed, holding against the Aces. And they're going to march the ball all the way back to the 31-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 20 for Hicksville. So a hold right at the line of scrimmage, backs the Aces up 10. Tunis, the man in motion. Spin around by Greer. Greer, ball in the air, caught. And into the end zone, Parker Thiel. Touchdown Aces. So they don't let the holding call bother them one bit. They answer with a strike into the end zone. Parker Thiel makes a catch. And it's a 31-yard completion into the end zone, and the Aces close the gap 16-13 now. They'll bring out Salvador Avalos to attempt another extra point to make it a 2-point game. Ball's down, kick is blocked, and no good. They were thinking, I think it was like the NFL where you could grab it in the air and run it back, but not able to do that on the football field in the high school level. So the extra point conversion fails, and it remains a 3-point game. The Leipsic Vikings leading 16-13. We still have 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and the Vikings are going to get the ball back. And officials having a bit of a conference down there towards the end zone. Just making sure that their roster books are up to date, looks like. The Vikings marching band making the trip along with the football team. Provide some entertainment at halftime, as will the Aces Pride marching band. So the Leipsic Vikings get ready to get the ball back. They'll have a couple of minutes to work with. And their deep man again, Nick Shea. Avalos getting things set. It's going to be a low liner, scooped up. Juan Pena makes the catch and gets it out to the 39-yard line for the Vikings. They're going to say his knee actually touched, it looks like, at about the 38. So that is where the Vikings will set up shop. They'll have just a couple of ticks over 2 minutes to work with. They're leading 16-13. We'll see if they can make anything happen here in the last 2 minutes of this first half. Aces, of course, want to get a stop on them. Wouldn't mind getting the ball back. Handoff. And dropped at the line of scrimmage. And that was Lomel, and Lomel not able to get much of anything there. Make it 2nd and 10. I'll keep that clock rolling. And again, the Vikings not really in a hurry-up mode here with a 3-point lead. Schrader takes the snap and again hands it off to Lomel. Lomel's going to dive forward to about the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 to make it 3rd and 6. And a timeout called by the Aces. Talk it over and again also maybe try to preserve some time on the clock here. Number one, you want to make sure that the Vikings do not get any more points before halftime. And number two, you want to make sure that you're able to prevent them from getting a first down. And then number three, see if you can leave yourself enough time to maybe take a crack at it once or twice if you get the ball back before we take a break for the intermission. So here we go, coming out of the timeout. Minute 14 left in this half. Schrader drops back for the Leipsic Vikings. Takes the snap, drops back to throw. Ball in the air, he's got a man. And great defensive play by Hunter Evans. Ball falls incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down, and it looks like the Vikings are going to have to punt it away. They've got a 4th and 6 on their own 42-yard line. And Berger is the punter. He'll drop back. And deep for the Aces, Comiso and Peyton Tunis. Finally snapped the ball. Berger gets his foot into it. Caught by Comiso. Comiso. Looks like he might have got his cleat stuck or whatever. It looked like from a minute there, I thought he might have turned his ankle. And I'm not sure if that was interpreted as a fair catch call or if they just blew the whistle to prevent him from being killed by the guys coming down the field. But either way, Comiso makes the grab at the 28-yard line, and that'll be where the Aces take over, 1st and 10 with a minute exactly left before halftime. Jake Greer takes a snap. Greer throws it. Tunis gets it at the 36-yard line and steps out of bounds. Stops the clock at 55 seconds. Again, Greer, the only man in the backfield, drops back. Quick hitter through the hands and incomplete. Braden Langham, the intended receiver, I think it was just a little too much on that ball, and it shot right through Braden's hands. 2nd and 10, or excuse me, 3rd and 2 now, excuse me. I've got 2nd and 2. And we've got a whistle and a flag and delay a game perhaps. Nope, false start. So that'll back him up 5. And that'll make it 2nd down and 7. The down marker on the other side of the field says 3rd down. That's why I was kind of hesitating. I had to stop and think for a minute where we were exactly. Greer, 2nd and 7. Jake hangs on to the ball. He's going to head for the sideline. Jake going to take it out of bounds at about the 28, 29-yard line, which will bring up 3rd down. Oh, it is 4th down now. Okay, so it was the scoreboard that was wrong and not the down marker. Nyhart boots it over the head of the deep man, and it's going to roll, and the Aces are going to down it at the 15-yard line. So that'll leave 34 seconds in this half. The Leipsic Vikings with a 3-point lead, 16-13, and they're going to get the ball back. They'll have 2 timeouts, 34 seconds, and 85 yards to go to get into the end zone. So the Vikings huddle up on the sideline with their coach real quick. And here they come out onto the field. Schrader's going to work out of the shotgun. Handoff up to about the 19-yard line for Gavin Lommel. That'll get the clock rolling, and the Vikings aren't about to stop it. No, I don't think the Aces are going to either. And this may well be the final play here of the first half. And the Aces will go into the halftime locker room trailing by 3. Schrader drops back, throws, he's hit as he lets go of the ball. The ball is incomplete, and that is the end of the first half. So at halftime again of this Division 7 regional quarterfinal game here from Aces Field, it's the Vikings of Leipsic leading the Hicksville Aces at halftime 16-13. Again, a big thank you to all of our football broadcast underwriters here on HIX-TV, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters, Alliance Tax Services, the Hicksville Rotary Club, Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, our good friends at Kroll Insurance, at the Hicksville Bank, Smith Brown Funeral Home, and the First Federal Hicksville Branch. Thank all of them. We're going to take a break. Halftime entertainment coming up, and I'll, of course, be back with all the second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.